Imagine a world where people sell sweets online and that they lie to their customers by telling them that they have creatine inside them.
James Smith has exposed a major scandal in the fitness industry and supplement industry, and I'm putting this video out in support of him. Now watch this video, but I'm going to put his down below, and he's exposed creatine gummies. This is something that has become extremely popular over the past little while, but they're not held up to proper scrutiny. Now, to give you a little bit of context to how dietary supplements work in America in particular, it's kind of crazy. They actually can be put on the shelves before the FDA inspects them. Only after that, if they're called out, if there's a problem, then the FDA will come in and then take a look and see what's going on. But there are a lot of products out there that they actually haven't been tested. They certainly haven't been third-party tested, and they haven't been vetted by any government body in America to say that what is in them is actually in them. This problem gets all the more complicated if they're just being sold online. You don't know where the company is registered, so it's very possible that they could just put stuff out there, and it's very hard for them to be held responsible or tracked down. So good on James for doing this, and I want to bring a little bit more light to my audience as well. And this is surrounding the creatine gummies. Now, creatine, this is something that absolutely everyone should have. Normal serving size is 5 grams. It looks something like this. And you should have that every single day. Now, I've always said this is for people who train because it's the primary energy source for 1 to 5 seconds of exercise. It helps you with more energy in general. It makes you more powerful. In that, it increases your work capacity in an aerobic sense. And it makes you stronger. It makes you more muscular. There's nothing bad about it. And it's the most researched supplement when it comes to creatine monohydrate that's out there aside from whey protein. I would extend this as well to people who don't exercise and don't weight train, because this can be really, really good for brain health. This is a conversation totally separate. We'll pop up a quick little study there. But if you take this in a gummy form, it is better. It makes a lot more sense. You don't have to carry around a tub. All you do is a little bag of gummies, and instead of trying to find water to mix it in, and it's plain always, so it's not really the most palatable thing. You got to put flavoring in. Why not take a gummy? Very simple. Now, I looked up how to make creatine gummies, and again, this is simple as well. Some sort of fruit juice or no sugar fruit juice if you're trying to limit your calories. You need gelatin, you need your creatine monohydrate, you need honey, which is optional to make it taste good. Then you just need gummy molds and a saucepan. Ultimately, it's just gelatin, creatine, and whatever you want to make it taste good, just like when you made Jell-O as a kid. Now, I want to highlight how uncomplicated it is to make creatine gummies, because I don't want this to seem as though these companies have made some sort of inadvertent mistake. This is absolutely obvious. Now, I want to pop up the results of this research and highlight that James had to get legal counsel, and he was in legal trouble. Not actually, but they tried to get him in legal trouble for bringing light to these issues. Now, if we look at the results here, I'm on nutraceuticalsworld.com. This sort of collates a bunch of information on creatine gummies, what they say is in it versus what is in it. Now, to just unpack a little bit, we have creatine, we have creatinine. Creatinine is a byproduct of creatine breakdown. It is useless to us. We just get that out and excrete it in urine. Creatine is the only thing valuable. Now, can we have some creatine that converts to creatinine? Sure, but when it's a powder, we just don't have this problem. So this is our gold standard. How far off of the gold standard are we? Because there's no argument that on the consumption side, gummies will be better. Now, this is from February 2024. Astro Labs. Creatine gummy claimed 1,250 milligrams. The now results, or the clinical results, had 0 creatine. And it had 4.4 milligrams of creatinine. For Bare Balance, they said 1,000 milligrams of creatine. The results were 1,165 milligrams of creatine with no creatinine. So Bare Balance gets the check mark. Beast Bites, 1,000 milligrams was claimed, actually was 8.7 milligrams, and the creatinine 25.1 milligrams. BOD, 1,000 milligram claimed, 1,184 milligrams in it. Create, 1,500 milligrams claimed, 1,278 in it with 37.8 grams of creatinine. Concrete, 250 milligrams claimed, 28.3 milligrams actually tested in the gummies with 63.8 milligrams of creatinine. We can continue going down and you can see the list, but when we look at the actual results here, they are dramatically different and they are lying to you. Many of these companies are not reputable in any way. Now, I'll go over a couple more, but one thing to note is if we do want to give some sort of benefit of the doubt and say, right, well, there was creatine in there that converted to creatinine, it's not possible for you to claim, say, Beast Bites, 1,000 milligrams of creatine to only have 8.7 milligrams and only have 25 milligrams of creatinine. That means we only had 34 milligrams of creatine and creatinine combined, where you're saying there was 1,000 in every bite. That is absurd. And again, the process to make these is very simple. It's not like that's the most difficult thing in the world. One really popular brand of creatine gummies is Push, and they seem to be everywhere. This is one that James highlights himself.
Creatine monohydrate is delicious, convenient gummies, sugar-free, gluten-free, and vegan. Enjoy 3 gummies a day at any time, every day. Each bag contains 90 gummies, which is a 1-month supply of 5 grams of creatine per day. Is it?
And incredibly low amounts of creatine, less than 2.5% of the creatine that they're actually claiming. Creatine in powder is stable and works really well. Creatine, when combined with water over time, can then turn into creatinine. Again, we would have to have a lot more creatinine to have the total amount that they're claiming, that anyone is claiming. But ultimately, gummies can be a really challenging way for you to actually get what you're looking for. Sure, it seems like a convenient solution to carrying around powders, to trying to find water to mix it in. But ultimately, this is not a shortcut that's going to be successful. One other thing, James points this out as well. The Push bag of creatine gummies is $60, and a full bottle of creatine is substantially less than that per serving. You're paying about 6 times more for not even the product that you're looking for, not even the result that you're looking for. And ultimately, when it's one of the core ingredients that you should have when it comes to supplementation, it should be a no questions asked. You should be getting what you want and what you need. Protein powder, creatine, pre-workout if you want it, those have to be your staples. Everything else can come on top, above and beyond. So thank you very much to James for calling this out. Go ahead, check his video out down below, give him a follow. He does it much more comprehensively and intentionally so. I just wanted this to draw your attention over to him and some good work that he's done. So thanks a lot, guys. Hopefully this lets you realize that not all supplement companies are reputable. One that is, though, and yes, I'm sponsored, but Mutant, I've been in their lab, I've been in their factory from A to Z. I've seen every raw ingredient put into the bags, how they quality control, how they measure. So if you're looking for a proper good place to go ahead, check out Mutant. We'll pop them down below. But most importantly, steer away from these fly-by-night companies, these TikTok influencer brands, and stick to the ones who actually have to adhere to what they're saying on the bottle and what they're saying on their bags. So thanks a lot, guys. Until tomorrow, lift heavy, be kind. Go check out James. He's doing good stuff.